Okay, coming up, I want you to check out the safety video that I put together with one of California's finest. I think there's some golden nuggets in there for all types of drivers, whether or not you are fresh, like myself, or been out there for a while. I think you will find it beneficial, at least if nothing else, as a refresher. And definitely if you don't roll into California often, because there are some California specific laws and regulations that you need to adhere to, because if not, it can cost you, especially if the company is not, taking care of you, or taking care or reimbursing you for, those type of things there. But a lot of them can cost you points, and we all know we don't need to have any points on our CDL. So, at any rate, check it out. Take time, take it in. Rewind the tape if you need to. Whatever. Some golden nuggets.
Utility trailer behind it. If you're towing anything, if there are 3 axles on the ground, you must do 55. That's the basic rule in California. There are some exemptions. For example, buses. Buses have how many axles? Most of them. The big Greyhound buses.
2,
3. There's 2 axles in the back, 1 axle in the front. They are a 3-axle commercial motor vehicle. However, I don't make the rules. I just have to tell you what they are. Buses can do 70 miles an hour. There's an exemption in the law for those guys. Any misdemeanor conviction in California, the DMV can take your license for up to a year or longer. Usually it's just a year. So let's go back to the 3-axle commercial motor vehicle. So if you're just a truck tractor, and you have 3 axles on the ground, you're still going to be restricted to 55, even though you're not towing anything, because you still have 3 axles on the ground. Does everybody know that? Even if you're not towing outside of the sweep of the wipers, it's always been the lower left or the lower right hand portion. Okay. So if you have this mounted, if this is the center of the windshield right here, I know this is big, but if you have it mounted in the lower center, that would be in violation of the law. The law says it's got to be the lower left or the lower right. You cannot have anything attached to the center, even though it's the lowest portion of the windshield. It's got to be lower left or lower right. It will be legal in every other state across the nation if your axles are right here. You won't have a problem except for West Virginia. I don't want to confuse you, but West Virginia is different. Yeah, I don't want to confuse you. I just want to tell you what California is. So just don't drive in West Virginia. You drive in West Virginia?
I did, because I went to Baltimore, Maryland, from LA. But
yeah. I'll tell you what the law is. It's 37 feet from this axle to this axle. 3 or 4, 37 feet. But I don't confuse you. So, if you know you're coming to California, you go pick up a load in Texas. If you're in Texas, what do they always tell you to do when you back up to the dock? Slide the tandems where? All the way to the back, right? So slide the tandems all the way to the back of the trailer. When you guys get there, what should be the very first thing you do when you pull away from the dock? You listen to the guy in Texas, and he says, well, just slide them back to 41 or 42 feet, and then you come to California, we're going to see the axles too far back. We're going to say, bam, we caught an illegal trailer in California because the axles are too far back. We're going to make you slide up, and you're going to say, oh, man, I know I'm going to be overweight. What am I going to do? Then you're going to have to call a tow truck and pull all the product off and put it back on legally. And the tow trucks right now up in the high desert are charging about $375 an hour from the time they leave to the time they get back. That would be about a $2,000 job to readjust that load right there in our parking lot. So it's cheaper to go back to the shipper and just have them do it, because they have a duty and a responsibility to make sure that you're loaded safely and legally. If they tell you to slide the axles back because you'll be legal in Texas, you might be legal in Texas, I don't know, but you're coming to California. Any questions on that right there? 37 per day. Very good. How many hours are you allowed to work before you must take a half-hour break? 8. When we stop you, how many logbook pages do we get to see total? Today plus how many?
8.
Total for a total of? 8. And how many hours are you allowed to work maximum in a week?
7.
70. And how many hours hours do you need off to reset your week? 34.
It's not mandatory.
Is there anybody that doesn't understand any of these rules right here?
Can you break that down to you from 11?
Okay, this is 11 hours driving maximum in a day. This is 14 hours maximum work in a day. 10 hours you need off to reset your day. 8 hours maximum before you must take your half-hour break. We get to see a total of 8 days today, plus the previous 7 logbook pages. Maximum of 70 hours to work in a week if you're an interstate truck driver, and this is your 34-hour restart. For the day.
16.
To drive?
Or, no. 12.
You get 12. But how many hours can you work in the day?
16.
16.
Yes.
How many hours do you need off to reset your day in California? 8. Still 10. There's no half-hour break requirement in California.
No half-hour break.
This is only for California drivers, if you're just an interstate driver. I'm just trying to prove the point. A lot of people say California is so strict. You still have to provide 8 days of logbook pages if you're an intrastate driver. In 8 days, how many can you drive in California? 80. And then how many hours do you need for a reset in California?
48. And
So this is the feds, and this is California. Now you tell me. And everybody says, I don't like driving truck in California, too many rules, you guys are too strict. Well, we're not that strict, because we give you a lot more driving time. You can drive a whole extra hour in California. Work 16, still have to take 10 hours off. We don't require you to take a half hour break. You can work 80 hours in a week, in 8 days actually. One of these rules that we talked about, it's going to start screaming at you. Hey, you're coming up on your 11, you're coming up on your 14, you're coming up on your 70, you're coming up on your half hour break requirement. That's going to notify you.
Yeah, it should remind me of my ex-wife.
Back in the day when a paper log was required, instead of the EODs, you didn't know when you were coming up on your 11, you didn't know when you're coming up on your 14, you didn't know when you're coming up on your 70, you didn't know if you're coming up on your half hour break. So this really helps out, and it takes all the guessing out of it.
So everybody was falsifying their documents back then.
They tell you that you got to do it. If you find a mechanical defect prior to putting the vehicle on the road, you're going to save a lot of time and or money. Nobody wants to be put out of service at a weigh station or at a roadside inspection by the DOT officer. If you find a vehicle that's got, say, a cracked wheel on it, it's got multiple cracks on it, and you find it here, is it cheaper to replace it here or at my weigh station?
here.
Much cheaper to replace it here. The mobile mechanic's going to probably bring you a beat-up, used-looking wheel, and he's going to charge you about 3 times the price. Whereas here, you're probably going to get a used one, but at least it's going to look decent. Some of the stuff that they bring up there, I mean, it meets the requirements to put on your truck because it won't have any cracks in it. But why pay the guy something triple the price when you can get probably at least a new one for half that price and he's going to charge you for a used one? DDIR consists of the surface and parking brakes, including its connections, steering mechanism, frame suspension, required lighting and reflectors, wheels and tires, the horn, windshield wipers, rearview mirrors, coupling devices, and emergency equipment, including the fire extinguisher and 3 roadside. I can't tell you how many times we do an inspection and we say, hey, we need to see your fire extinguisher. The driver will go on this side of the cubby hole, can't find it. He'll go on this side of the truck, cubby hole, can't find it. Nelson was here this morning, what did I do with it? And they won't have one inside the truck at all. Or they can't find your 3 roadside triangles. If you can't find the equipment, do we think that you did a proper pre-trip?
No.
Usually not.
No.
Proper restriction of the airline that would restrict the airflow would be an out of service. Anybody here think that's restricting the airflow?
No.
That big kink, that would be an out of service. The brake components have to hold all the brake chamber's got to hold all the brake components in there, right?
Yeah.
The spring popping out is not normal. This is a bent push rod.
Good.
That thing's not working at all. I found this guy probably about 1.5 years ago. This guy's kinked 1, 2, 3 times on the blue line and at least twice on the red line. When I got this guy stopped, he said, yeah, my trailer was feeling funny. Gee, I wonder why. There is absolutely no air getting back to that trailer. What about this guy right here? Vice grips. This is a hydraulic line. This guy got his line severed. And could this be a temporary fix? It might be, right? This happens to you on the side of the road. That might have just happened. The truck is actually facing this way right here. The hood's open. This is the left front wheel. When he turns the left front wheel, it's actually rubbing on that. regulation says any part of a tire touching anything other than the ground would actually be out of service. Because if this guy turns the steering wheel all the way to the left, and the left front tire is actually rubbing on that, is that going to be a problem for the pivot arm or a problem for the tire? The tire eventually could pop, right?
Yes.
All right. Every once in a while, cracked frame. Right. Leaf springs. I don't know when leaf springs were legal. Right here. This is, you guys like that? So this is a 3-axle Endo. It's a construction truck. 3-axle. It's got the boom lift on it, and it lifts up and it lowers the product out of the back. It's got a construction trailer on here. This is a pedal hook connection. I don't know, can you guys see the little folding over in the metal right here?
Yeah.
So what happens when this guy accelerates and when he decelerates, this thing is slamming back and forth. And when it's slamming back and forth, it's causing this right here. So eventually what's going to happen is we have some calipers. We measure it right here, we measure it here, and we measure it here. If it's below 20% when we measure it with the calipers, this truck would actually be placed out of service. Yeah, this one's only got 1, 2, 3, 4 wheel fasteners out of 10 holding that on.
Wow.
That's a good pre-trip right there, right? This guy right here has a crack going from the top here, crack, 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 all the way through here, chunk of aluminum missing. Got a crack here, all the way down here. Here, crack everywhere, crack, crack, right? That whole wheel. So the guy that used to teach this class saw this guy going across the road lane. About tripped over himself trying to get to the red light to stop this guy because he can't believe what he sees. Gets the guy stopped. And what's every first 15 minutes of everybody's logbook say? Pre-trip inspection, right?
Yeah.
So he asked the guy, hey sir, pre-trip inspection, first 15 minutes. Says, did you do a pre-trip? Absolutely. Did you find anything? The guy says, nothing important. This is your right front wheel on the verge of catastrophic failure. Do you think you need that right front wheel? Absolutely. Yes, sir.
CSR only.
It has happened at our scale facility before where driver came in, he actually had a leaf spring sticking through his windshield. It was on the passenger side over here. Driver comes in. Nobody saw it because we were all busy. We actually closed the scale. We all got busy. Driver came in and slammed down the driver's license. He said, I can't believe you guys didn't see that. Didn't see what? Guy says, I got a 5-foot leaf spring sticking through my right front windshield. Well, let's go out and take a look at it. Sure enough, he did. He had one right there. But we were all busy. Nobody saw it. It don't cost any money. Might be a citation involved. We'll talk real briefly about hazmat. So those of you that want to haul hazmat, listen up. There's a couple of things you gotta have. You gotta have your proper driver's license endorsement, obviously. You gotta have your California registration that says your company is an authorized carrier in California to haul hazmat. It's an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper. You have to have that. You also have to have your federal one. It's an 8.5 by 11 piece of paper that says your company is registered with the FMCSA to haul hazmat. So you gotta have 3 things right off the bat. License and those 2 pieces of paper, one for California and one for the feds, that say you're authorized to haul hazmat throughout the state and throughout the nation.
All right, that was it. Hopefully you're able to extract a few golden nuggets from that. I'll try to bring it to you as I get it, as I proceed into CDL land and there and beyond. I'll even bring you other people's stuff there. In fact, if you go to my YouTube channel, you can check out the playlist there. I've got all kinds of people there that been in the industry a whole lot longer than me, and not only in our industry, but doing other things, including YouTubing it itself. Check it out. There's golden nuggets there as well. So until the next time, in between time, be blessed and then be a blessing to someone else, all right?